Welcome back. Climbing is a popular hobby here in the Black Hills.
But how can you make sure you're staying safe? Our Mimi Herrick is learning tips from an expert on climbing.
Thank you, Kate and Humberto. Good morning, Black Hills. I am joined by Andrew from Hills Basecamp, the owner and the head coach. And we're going to be telling you guys about some climbing tips. So what can people do to stay safe while they're climbing?
Yeah, so I think most climbers start off by finding a really good mentor. So coming to a climbing gym is a great place to do that because our desk staff could totally give you a full orientation and get you started. We also have these big cushy mats that can help make the fall a little safer for you.
Exactly. So I'm going to be trying two of these routes that you have, two of these problems. So we're going to start with this orange one here. And while I get started, could you tell me a little bit about what you love about the climbing community?
Yeah, I love the climbing community because they're super supportive of each other. So whenever someone's on the wall, like Mimi right now, I get to cheer her on and tell her she's doing a great job. Mimi, you got this. You're doing awesome.
Oh my gosh, thank you. This one is definitely a little harder than what we did in GMKT this morning, but I am happy to be up here. Yeah. All right, I think I did it.
And then you can use those gray holds to help come down a little lower if they're helpful to you. Perfect, Mimi. That's great.
Sweet, thanks. Can you tell me a little bit about what you guys do here at Hills Basecamp?
Yeah, so as a climbing gym, we introduce people to the sport of rock climbing, and we do that through setting routes. Once a month in our facility, all the routes in this gym change out. It constantly gives people new challenges so they can be working on their skills and get better as a climber.
Yeah, and you guys have these different ratings here. Can you tell me a little bit about what each one means?
Yeah, so at the beginning of each route, we start them with tags underneath the start holds. Those kind of tell people how difficult the route is expected to be. And yeah, they're varying in difficulty so people can just work their way up the grades and know that they're constantly giving themselves a new challenge.
Whew.
Perfect, good job.
That one, I am huffing and puffing up here a little, I'm not gonna lie. This is a great workout.
Awesome, that's a good thing. We're doing our job here today.
Exactly, and can you tell me a little bit about, you guys have some programming here for kids. Can you tell me when those are starting and what's going on?
Yeah, so we have a new round of kids clubs starting next week. Those are for ages 4 to 14 and they meet once a week depending on which day works for people. We also have a competitive youth team that practices a few times a week, and that's my main role here, is coaching those youth kids who are traveling all over the country to compete in this sport.
Yeah, and can you tell me a little bit about climbing as a sport? It's really boomed over the last few years.
Yeah, it is taking off. It just entered the Olympics for the first time 2 Olympics ago, and it seems like it's going to continue to be in there. And so as it gains popularity, more and more kids are getting into it and learning that this could be a lifelong endeavor for them.
Exactly. And then could you tell me a little bit about your hours and memberships and how people can get involved down here?
Yeah, so we're open 11 to 8 on most days for public access to come in and just buy a day pass. We also have a membership option that's 24/7 for people where they're given a key fob to just come in and swipe in and climb as much as they want to.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning. I appreciate it. My name is Mimi Herrick, live from Hills Basecamp. Back to you in the studio.